Hello lovelies, welcome back to another video of the world of Gem. I am pretty Gem and I broke a nail yesterday. I'm just joking guys. Let's get this video started. This is 3 tips to knowing that someone is trustworthy. Let's get started. This is the world of Gem.
This the world of Gem, bitch. This the world of Gem.
Alright, my lovelies, we are back outside. I am starting to really embrace the weather and just getting to shoot outside more often. Jaden and I, for a while, we had some crazy weather happening, the rain and windstorms, and now it's finally just dying down. Full sunlight. It is beautiful. So, number 1 tip, my lovelies, to knowing that someone is trustworthy is that they can admit to their insecurities. Now, here is the thing. Every single person in this world has insecurities. Being a human being and being in this human form, our physical bodies and existing in this physical plane means that we are not perfect. We all have insecurities. We all go through bad moments and we all struggle with things. The number 1 tip to knowing if someone is trustworthy is that they are open about their insecurities. They don't have to be open about their insecurities to you, but at least to themselves. It is a huge part of coming back to the self and yourself is to accept your insecurities, because we all have them, and sometimes it's really hard to come face to face with those things that we don't want to see. But if you want to know that someone is trustworthy, they are open and honest to themselves about their insecurities. And if obviously they're close to you and you are in a close relationship romantically, that be like friendships or a really close relationship with someone, they will be open about those insecurities so you can know how to approach them and love them in a way that they feel loved, all right? So insecurities, it is okay to have them. Be open and honest about them. It makes us trustworthy. The second tip, my lovelies, to knowing that someone is trustworthy is that they can speak up about their emotions and feelings. They can confront you when something is off. When something happens and they don't like it, when you do something that bothers them, like, hey, I didn't like the way you said that to me, I didn't like the way you approached that, like you told me to wash the dishes and it came off in a very strong way, I didn't like that at all. When someone can be open and speak up about their emotions and their feelings, that means that they are trustworthy, because they will tell you when something is off. I myself have been this type of person in the past where I haven't always been open about my emotions with people, and I have fallen out of a lot of relationships and friendships that had good potential, you know, to be long-lasting, loving relationships. But just because I wasn't open and honest about my emotions and feelings, I assumed that the other person did not care and just cut them off, ghosted them. And we don't want to do that. Knowing that someone is trustworthy means that they are open about their feelings and emotions. And as you grow up, you will learn this, and you will naturally learn how to be open and speak up about your issues. It may not always come across in a respectful manner, because we don't all have the right words to say sometimes, and we are trying to convey it the best way possible. But sometimes when somebody approaches you with their truth and honesty, it might come off harsh, and it might come off in a way that you don't like as well, but at least they were honest. And this is what makes somebody trustworthy. And those are the kind of people we want to keep around in our lives. The third and final tip, my lovelies, to knowing that someone is trustworthy is that they don't hide you from the friends and family that they care about. They don't keep you away from friends and family. If you are just getting to know this person, especially in a romantic relationship, these people should not be hiding you from their friends and family. If you guys have been dating for a while, it is natural and normal for someone that truly cares about you and that is trustworthy to include you in their loving group. That includes friends, anyone that's close to them, especially family members. If they come from not a so close family, then that could be understandable. But for the most part, when we care and love someone genuinely, we want to include them in our little groups. So knowing that someone is trustworthy is knowing that they will bring you around the people that they care about, and they will not switch up their behavior with you. They can bring you around their girlfriends, their male friends, their mothers, their fathers, and their behavior with you will be the same. This is huge to knowing if someone is trustworthy, is that they trust you enough and they trust themselves enough to know who they are and maintain that with anyone around them. And they should never change their behavior just because they're with their friends with you. Okay? They don't act different around them, and they treat your friends as well and family with respect. Whenever you introduce them to your family and your friends, you can see that this person is being honest about who they are if they treat them with respect and they don't change their behaviors around them. All right, my lovelies, this is huge. I feel like growing up as well and going through all the things that I have gone through, I've learned this a lot. And I've had to learn it in a harsh way myself, because I am someone that always gives people the benefit of the doubt. I always believe the best in people, and I always want to believe that everybody is doing the best that they can and that they are not acting out of selfish motives. But realistically, there's a lot of people in this world that are like that, and sometimes we just have to see it for what it is. So take these 3 tips to knowing if someone is worth being in your life. Take your friendship, your energy, and your love very, very delicately when it comes to the people that you bring into your life and that you're trying to build relationships with, because every relationship that you have in your life will affect you. All right, so we want to create fulfilling, loving lives by keeping track of the people that we meet and if they are worthy of our love and our energy like that. All right, you are a trustworthy person. We want to be around trustworthy people as well, and honest people, authentic people. All right, 3 tips to knowing that someone is trustworthy, my lovelies. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my video. Thank you for being part of my lovely family. Blessings. I will see you in the next video.
Best friend, pretty gem. Would you tell him who I am? Welcome back, here I've been. Lost my head.